Randhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. So today we are at the last verse of our Bhagavad-gita. So we have done together 46 verses, including today's. So what's in the first verse of Bhagavad-gita, who's speaking?
Dhritarashtra
uvāca dharmachetre kurukshetre, right? And then in the last one, it is Sañjaya uvāca. Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Then looking at the word by word, Sañjaya uvāca would mean what?
Sañjaya said.
Sañjaya said, right? By now you can make those kind of translations yourself. Sañjaya uvāca, evam means thus. Uktva, saying, Arjuna, saṅkhye, in the battlefield. Ratha, of the chariot. Upasthe, on the seat. Upāviśat, sat down again. Visṛjya is putting aside. Sa-śaraṁ, along with the arrows. Cāpaṁ, the bow. So if sa-śaraṁ means along with the arrows, what is the Sanskrit for arrows?
Ram. Ram or aram. Aram.
Any other thoughts? Along with the arrows. Sa, what does sa mean in Sanskrit?
It would be
along.
Ram. Saram.
Śaraṁ, yeah, śaraṁ, right? So, those of you who have come from, who know the prayer to Lord Ramchandra, right? Ramchandra, Ramnavami is going to come soon. So, Sasha. Shar chāp dhar sangrāma chit shar dūshanam, right? So, shar chāp dhar. Shar and chāp. What is chāp?
And
Chāp.
The bow.
Mm-hmm.
The bow, right?
The bow, yeah. I can barely hear you, Vasudhi. Bow. And then shar means arrow. So shar chāp dhar sangrāma jit khar dūshanam. So means that dhar, he took the bow and arrow, and in the battle, sangram is battle, he was victorious over Khar and Dushan, the two demons, right? So here also, shar. Where else have you heard the word shar? Very famous. Shar.
Shara-sajja, like
Yes.
Bhishma.
Yes. Yeah, Shara-sajja. Where Bhishma Prata. So if ever you're confused that which is bow and which one is arrow, whether chāp is arrow and shar is bow, or whether shar is arrow or chāp is the bow, then you remember that Bhishma was lying on the shar-shayya, right? You can't forget that. Because from the Ramchandra prayer, you cannot tell, right? Because it just says shar chāp dhar. So it could be either way, right? But shar-shayya is the short way to remember shar. Cāpaṁ, the bow. Śoka, by lamentation. Saṁvigna, distressed. Mānasaḥ, with his mind. So what's the Sanskrit for battlefield?
Saṅkhye.
Saṅkhye. Yeah, Saṅkhye or Saṅkhya. Yeah. Right? So this is Saṅkhye, and the other word that we hear is Saṅkhya. Saṅkhya, right? Saṅkhya yoga, where you empirical through empiricist formulas, you try to reach to God. The Saṅkhya, that is Saṅkhya, and this is Saṅkhye. Saṅkhya is battlefield. Okay. If I put aside something, what is that?
Visṛjya.
Visṛjya. Very nice. And then if somebody is saying something, what will you say?
Uvāca.
Uvāca.
It's also abravit, prahuhu.
Yeah, bravit. Yeah. Bravit or bravi. Bravi means to talk. Abravit is talked in the past. When you add a, right?
And then they also have prahuhu, right?
Yeah, prahuhu. Yeah, there's so many. Ahu was also there, you know. So, all right. And then if I set aside something, what is that? One more time.
Visṛjya.
Okay.
Visṛjya.
Very nice. And if somebody is distressed?
Śoka-saṁvigna.
Saṁvigna is distressed. Shoka is by lamenting. Lamenting. Oh, this did not happen like that. Okay. So let's break this down. Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ. So here's this a very nice thing. When we were doing the word, uktva means saying, and Arjuna is Arjun. But here we combine, you know, the sandhi has happened. So Arjun is getting combined with uktva. So uktva plus Arjun becomes uktvārjunaḥ. So evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye. And as you break it down, you know, uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat. There are a lot of tongue twisters today. This is tha as in thali. This is ta as in titli. Okay. So tum, tera, tumhara, titli, tali, all those words come with ta. And this is tha for thali. Okay. Thoda, like that. Visṛjya, sa-śaraṁ. This is sa-śaraṁ. Simple sa and sha with an accent. Sa-śaraṁ, cāpaṁ, śoka, again, sha and sa. Here it was sa and sha. Here it is sha and sa. śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Okay. So let's now practice amongst us, starting with Meera Mataji.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya. Shri. Oh,
Shri. You see the Shri? The Riki Matra is here. Yeah.
Visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Aha, very nice. Okay, so Ruchi.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya. Visṛjya sa-śaraṁ.
sa-śaraṁ. No, there's no shra.
Yeah.
This is sa. This is sha. This is sa. This is sha.
Sa-śaraṁ. Pam śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
All right, good. Arjuna Mataji.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Very nice. Sulekha Mataji.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ. Okay, very nice. So, naha, there's an H here, we go a little aha. Saha, Arjunaha, right? So you see, when you're looking at the Hindi, there are double dots here, the double dot here. So, aha, that's breath has to come out. Very nice. Okay, Sutapa.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ. Very nice. Okay. Now let's go back and try the full, this one. Meera Mataji.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye.
Evam uktvār, right? Uktvār. That's why you have to go by the syllable. Yeah, by the syllables, then it will come smoothly. Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye. Right, like?
Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye.
No, it's not evam uktvārjunaḥ. Evam uktvār. Otherwise, you'll miss the meter of the, the length of the word. Yeah. Just pronounce this fast, right? Go on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, go and pronounce this one fast. Yeah.
Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye.
Yeah, to do that 3 times. Yeah.
Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye.
Naha saṅkhye.
Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye. Rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ. Very nice. Okay. Suruchi.
evam uktvā
Sañjaya uvāca.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya
Shri. How about this?
visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ, right? So I want everybody to understand the difference between Shra and Shri, right? This is Shri. When the S has got this Ri matra underneath it, this is Shri, right? The Ri is the I sound is there, Shri. Shri. That's why there's a dot. So we have to be careful and look very carefully at the letters there. And this is Shra, Shravanam, like that, right? Shravanam. All right. So good attempt. Let's go, Aruni.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Vigna.
Śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ. Very nice. Okay. Who's coming next? Sulekha Mataji.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye
Naha. Give it that. Naha. Say Naha.
Naha.
Naha. Right.
Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ. Nice, very nice. Okay. Tatapa.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Yeah. śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Shok. Shok. What is shok?
Yeah, lamentation.
Lamentation. Yeah, shok.
We should not pronounce a.
You should.
Shoka, not.
Shoka. Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Shoka-saṁvigna. Yeah, you should pronounce the H. It's there. You pronounce it. If it's not there, you don't pronounce it. Right?
Śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Yeah, śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Right. So, for example, after this M, there is no A in this line, right? So then pam. It is not pama because there is no A there, right? So pam. But this is ka full, right? So evam. Right? No A at the end. So evam. Like that. All right. So one more time. Starting.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Saha. All right. Good. Surji.
Yeah, vacha evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Śoka-saṁvigna. So this is a tongue twister. This is Sha. And this is
śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
very nice. Okay, Arjuna.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ. Very nice. So, Likhanadi.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye
Uktvar. Say twar. Twar.
uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye
Junaha. Uktvārjunaḥ.
uktvārjunaḥ.
No. Just look, put your eyes on the sentence and then don't think with your mind, right? On how it is to be how to speak. Just put your mind and just read whatever is written there, right? So, yeah.
Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ.
No. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. There's no point reciting it very fast, right? Because we are learning. When we're learning anything, we have to go slow, right? Otherwise, we'll get into the habit of pronouncing it wrong and then it'll stay with us, right? So start from the beginning again, slowly. Okay?
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Mānasaḥ, right? Yeah, you just go with this. You can't be wrong. Prabhupada has given such a nice way of, transliterating. Yeah. Okay, so Tapa.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Very nice. Okay. One more time, starting from Meera Mataji.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Very nice. You got it now. Okay. Suruchi.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Very nice. Okay. Arni.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Very nice. Sulika.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Very nice. Sutapa.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
All right. All of us together now after the count of 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ.
Right. Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye. Right? Evam all right. Sañjaya uvāca evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye rathopastha upāviśat visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. Okay. Now I try to visualize. Right? Try to visualize each line. Sañjaya uvāca. So you imagine Sañjaya is speaking to Dhritarashtra. He's sitting right next to Dhritarashtra and he's saying that. And what is saying? Evam uktvārjunaḥ saṅkhye. So he's saying in the middle of the battlefield, Arjuna's having spoken thus, right? So imagine the battlefield and there Arjuna has spoken. After speaking, what is he then? Rathopastha upāviśat. So what is it? That he is sitting down again in the seat of the chariot. So imagine Arjuna going in the back. And then visṛjya sa-śaraṁ cāpaṁ. So Arjuna is now setting aside his bow and arrow. And then what has happened? He's śoka-saṁvigna-mānasaḥ. He's very much distressed and his mind is very much distressed and he is lamenting. All the lamentation already happened, right? In the chapter 1. So as you're reading all these verses, also try to visualize and you will connect with the words, Like visṛjya, imagine that he's putting aside. What is he putting aside? Shar and chap. And what was the way we said that you can remember shar and chap? Which one is which? It's bow and arrow.
Of the battlefield, shar.
Shar, yeah, shar. Yeah, so shar means Bhishma on the battlefield. Okay.
I'm just wondering, did Krishna by any chance, I mean, they're having this long conversation and the battle is going on. Did Krishna suspend the battle during this time or what?
Yes. Yes.
So he suspended the battle.
Yeah. The battle had not yet started. They had just blown the conch shells, right? We talk about, right? Mehati, Skandhane, Satha, Madhava, Pandavascha, Dadmo, Shankam, Pratak, right? Like that talks about all the, and then Arjun says that I want to see who are there. So now it's time for Arjun to observe the armies and then he starts his lamentation. So it was finished. And then Bhagavad-gita was spoken very fast and very quickly in 45 minutes flat because the war was going to start, right? So you can imagine how quickly they used to talk amongst themselves, Arjuna and Krishna. And then it's a one long dialogue that has happened between the two of them. And so it was not broken down into chapters or, it was like a flow like that. Yeah. It was only later that Vyasadeva, when he was writing the Mahabharata, inside the Mahabharata is Gita, right? So he broke it down into what he thought was a good grouping of the slokas together. And that's why sometimes you'll also find that different acharyas are calling the chapters by different names, because they're presenting the contents of the Mahabharata, the specific content of the Mahabharata to us in a different way. So observing the battle of the army, or is it Arjuna's distress? Sometimes people will name these chapters different ways. Chapter 8 also, Purushottam Yoga or Akshara Vibhag Yoga, like that. But all that is fine, as long as they are speaking in the parampara and they are transferring the information faithfully. Yeah. But it was done so fast. And then, Arjuna later on also says that you spoke everything very fast. Krishna, let's explain it to me, one more time. So he goes and explains that.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, a lot of heavy stuff to take in.
Isn't it? Absolutely. I mean, Bhagavad-gita is heavy. I mean, every time, it's like, okay, now what is he saying? Okay, now what is he saying? And yeah, that's why it says that his words will be fresh. So it's not like a book or a, like how we are studying in college and they give you a novel to read and you read that, Charles Dickens or whatever you used to read, and you're done with it. With Bhagavad-gita, there's no being done with it. And then we can go into Bhagavatam, which looks like very deep, and it's like, oh, Bhagavad-gita was easy compared to Bhagavatam. And then you come back to Bhagavad-gita, like, no, Bhagavad-gita is more difficult than Srimad Bhagavatam. So yeah, it's going into deep philosophies and what they're trying to understand and taking us away from our regular method of listening and thinking. So yeah, and there's a lot in Bhagavad-gita. Yeah. And sometimes you hear lectures from others and they're saying, oh, this is said in Bhagavad-gita. And like, hey, where is it said in Bhagavad-gita? I never read. I didn't realize it is said in Bhagavad-gita. And then you go and look and say, oh, yeah, it said that. Oh, this is how you interpret this verse. Oh, this is also another angle at looking at that verse, That's Krishna. Unending. Hari Katha, Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta. So this will go on. But the good thing is that it's like an ice cream, or it's not like an ice cream. An ice cream ends, it finishes. And then you look at the, you look at the empty cup and it's like, oh. But with Bhagavad-gita, it's like, you keep on coming there again and again. You'll always get your ice cream. Right? So that's when the beginning, Prabhupada is saying that Arjuna is like a calf, right? And drinking all the nectar of Bhagavad-gita. Yeah. It's an amazing book. I mean, no doubt about that. And unparalleled. Yeah. But good. So with that, we will call it a day here. I apologize for, missing out on all of you in the beginning. I just got sucked here into other work. Okay. So have a good, nice rest of the day. And
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you.
Thank you. You too.
And then again, yeah. So for next Friday, I just want to also tell you, like next Friday, I might adjust. I'm just looking at the schedules here. I have an appointment later in the afternoon, actually 2 or 3 appointments that are going into the night. So I'll see, maybe I might have to move that to Saturday, but I'll just see how I can manage not to move it and do, be regular on what we're doing there. So we are doing chapter 5, right? We'll do verse number 2. So either it's Friday or Saturday, but I'll let you know as the week progresses there. And Monday will remain the same. Okay?
Hare Krishna.
All right. Hare Krishna. Enjoy. Thank you for joining.
Krishna.